We know that the Energy Secretary, the Home Secretary, the Foreign Secretary, the Transport Secretary and others have told him he should think about moving on. That authority has gone.
So the Prime Minister, at this moment in time, is exercising his job as Prime Minister with authority. I want to make sure that I do my part to ensure his authority through this period. Now, I can't predict the future.
I think what you are conveying to people this morning, very carefully, without wanting to preempt the Prime Minister's own words, is that the Labour Party is entering a period where there will be some form of transition.
Well, I don't want to come on here and be delusional that there is no process, there is no forces at work. We are going to put the country first. And I know that all the other names that are being spoken about, and you've been discussing up there on your panel and we'll discuss through the day, these names also want this to be the case. We are committed as a Labour Party.
It means, I think you're hinting, but I think you're saying as clearly as you can, that means some form of orderly transition. The Prime Minister is thinking and reflecting to be ready so that the country can be stable through whatever unfolds.
Which are challenging the Prime Minister as leader. That is clearly the case.
Many people watching this morning might think that Labour is on the cusp of doing precisely what you promised the country you wouldn't do. Change leader, have political chaos, look shambolic. We're going to hear from the former Cabinet Secretary, Lord Case, a bit later, who says there is a cost to this. This is already costing us money in the financial markets. It already means decisions, vital decisions, are not being made. What do you say to the country who might just think, well, how on earth have you got yourselves into this position?
Well, I'm not going to repeat what I already said, but I think the first thing is that our effort is to learn the lesson of the Tories and make sure that any change that may or may not happen is done in a functional way and in a way that keeps the government focused on the needs of people.
And a couple of weeks ago, you said entitlement is not a qualification for leadership. Does Andy Burnham have the qualifications to run this country?
I always try and be outspoken and frank in any moment in time based on what's happening in politics at that moment. I think our party is burgeoning with talent. I look around from the 24 intake all the way through to our members that are coming through and councillors and council leaders like the brilliant Bella Sankey down in Brighton and Hove, the council leader that in my area.
Would Andy Burnham be a good Prime Minister?
So I think there is lots of people out there that have the qualifications, the temperament and the qualities to become Prime Minister. I think Andy Burnham could be one of those people.
And would you serve in his cabinet?
Of course. I would grab it with both hands because it is a privilege of a lifetime and it is changing lives and creating jobs around our country.
Peter Cow, thank you very much indeed for your time.